Hello guys and welcome to this new Power BI tutorial. In this video I'm going to create the following interactive dashboard which is about Tripadvisor hotels reviews in Las Vegas. As you can see, I'm going to create different charts. I'm going to start by two radial bar charts for total users by continent and traveler type. We have two bar charts for hotels by stars and hotels by total rooms. We have donut chart and we have two cards. But before start creating our dashboard, let's first explore our dataset. So here we have our dataset and we have 504 rows. So we have user country, number of reviews, number of hotel reviews, helpful votes, score, period of stay. So mainly we have here quarters. We have traveler type, swimming pool, exercise room, basketball within the hotels, yoga classes, club, free Wi-Fi. We have also the hotel name, the hotel stars. So we have 3, 3.5, 4, 4.5, and 5. We have number of rooms for each hotel, user continent, member years, review month, and review weekday. So now I'm going to create a new project and we are going to import our dataset and start creating our charts. Here we have our new project, and to insert the data we click on get data, text CSV, and you can find the link to download the dataset in the description. So you click on connect. Okay, we click on load. Okay, so you can see here we have all the rows, and the first thing to do is that we are going to change the background. So we click on more colors and we write the following code. So we have 01 E2 A0 and transparency 0%. Okay, next we are going to change the hotel stars data type. So we click on transform. Okay, so here we select hotel stars and we go to transform. So the data type, it will be decimal number, replace current, and as you can see here, for example, for 4.5 we have 45 and 3.5 we have 35. So I'm going to replace 35 by 3.5 and 45 by 4.5. So replace values, value to find 35, we replace it by 3.5. Okay, and same thing for 45. Okay, now once we save it, we need to give it a name. So I gave it a name Tripadvisor project. Click on apply and we close. Yes. Now to create our radial bar chart, we need first to sign in. So you click on sign in and you write your email in here. So once you are in, you click on get more visuals. So you search for radial and we import this one, dynamic radial bar chart. You click on add. Okay, the visual was successfully imported into this report and you can see it in here. Now we can create our first radial bar chart, which is total users by continent. So we click on this chart. For the groups, we have user continent. And for first measures, we have the count. So the count of the user continent. All right, now I'm going to format that. So we start by the background. The border, it will be black and rounded corners 20. So the title, it will be total users by continent, black, bold in the center. All right, now for the visual maximum value we select 300. Okay, data labels format, so the units default, and for the text it will be black bold. For the labels, we remove the labels. Radial bar, so for the shadow we select our color, and for the colors we put everything in black. Okay, for the design, the opacity we put it to 100. Okay, and for the reference lines we put them off. Okay, so here we have our first chart, so we can just decrease it like that. Okay, now we right click on the visual, copy, and we paste it like that. Can put it in here. Alright, so for the group and first measure, we are going to select for the groups the traveler type, and for the first measure, same thing, the count. Okay, now for the maximum value we can select 220. Alright, and for the colors we are going to change them into black. We can change the title, which will be traveler type. Okay, so we can increase the size a little bit like that. Next we are going to create the bar charts, so we select this chart, and the first one it will be hotels by stars, so we select the hotel stars in here, so on the y-axis, and on the x-axis we are going to have the hotel name as count distinct. Okay, now I'm going to format that, so we start by the background and the visual 20. Same thing for the title, so we have hotels by stars, and same thing for the bars, they will be black. Okay, now for the y-axis we remove the title and it will be black bold. Same thing for the x-axis, it will be black bold, and for the title it will be in the center in bold. Okay, we can also add the labels, so let the labels on, and it will be black in bold. For the position it will be outside end. Okay, so we have 8 hotels 5 stars, 5 4 stars, 4 3 stars. Okay, so here we have 3.5 and here we have 4.5. So the next chart it will be hotels by total rooms, so same thing, copy paste this one, put it like that. Okay, so on the y-axis I remove this one and remove this one. So for the y-axis we are going to have the hotel name, and on the x-axis we are going to have the number of rooms as the average. Okay, because we have the names of the hotels which are repeated many times, So like that, with average, we get exactly the number of rooms. So for the values on the x-axis, the unit, it will be none, okay, and decimal places, 0 decimal places. The same thing for the labels. So the value, the unit, it will be none, and decimal places 0, okay, it will be bold. Right, same thing for this one, it will be bold. And we can change the y-axis, so the maximum width we can put it 45. All right, the title, it will be hotels by total rooms. Okay, next we have a donut chart for users by period of stay. So we can copy paste this one, put it in here like that. Okay, we can remove everything. We select donut chart and can select period of stay, and the value, same thing, it will be the count. All right, we can format that. So we have the title, users by period of stay, and for the legend, it will be off. For the labels, we have the category percent of total, and also we are going to change the slices. So for example, we have black. Next. Okay, so like that we have our donut chart for users by period of stay, and we can import also the logo. Same thing, you can find the link in description to download the logo. So add an image. Okay, so like that we have a logo in here, and we can add the two cards. So the first one, it will be the total hotels count distinct, so we rename it total hotels, and same thing, so the values in black, same thing in here with the background and also the border. All right, now okay, and we can copy paste this one. So it will be the average score. So here we have the score as the average. Okay, so we can rename this one score average. All right, now if we close everything like that, we get our final dashboard for our Tripadvisor project. So that's it for this tutorial. I hope that you have learned new things. Thanks for watching, and see you in next tutorial.